All right, everybody. We are back with SpaceBourne 2. And, yeah. I educated myself on a few things, especially the mining. What I was missing last time was, like, literally everything on this misactor. Like the worms, like I had to get the mining laser, the bombs and the worms, and that all comes in what's called the misactor system. And I'll show you that here in a little bit. Right now I've just launched the worms, and what these worms do, they go through the asteroid. Let's fire another one off. And they will go, and when they turn like a purplish color like that one over there, that means they have found the resource. And this is an asteroid. I don't think there's a whole lot in this asteroid, but we're going to kind of wait and see if these other two that I've lobbed in here are going to actually find anything. I really don't know if I want to use a tunnel, because those just kind of bore straight through the asteroid. And the thing about that is you could actually bore right through and just eat up all of the resources. And when it's something as high value as Astrotech, you really don't want to do that. So usually what I do is, see, those other two are right there. You really can't tell the distance, so you can really just kind of go through wherever you want to. Okay, so they're all right in this area. It's basically telling you right here. Now I'm going to turn the right mouse button controls your harvesting, right? And you'll see as well, you saw in the episode 4, but I was totally clueless in that episode, guys. And before we get too far into this, I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Here in America, anyway. I know I probably put on about 10 extra pounds. That's why there was no videos uploaded. I really wasn't prepared. I didn't think I was going to be going anywhere for Thanksgiving, and I ended up going up to my sister's place. She just recently moved from California, so but I ended up traveling up to her place and stayed there for like 3 days, and just kind of visited with her, and I took my mother up there too, so it was good times, man. But I'm back, and hopefully, you know, I've noticed they dropped 2 more hot fixes while I was gone, and it looks like they fixed a lot of shit as well. Especially, I had no idea, I didn't realize how many people were having crash issues. And if you haven't looked at the post, I'll link it in the description down below. And they actually kind of went over a list of things that were causing the crashes. So yeah, boy, they were really busting ass to figure out those crashes. Thankfully, you know what, the whole time I've been playing, the only time I ever really had game crashes was like back in the early access. No, I take that back. Like the first beta build, when they did the closed beta for the release version, that first version, I think, was the only time I had a crash. Now, we don't want to collect any of this stone. We really don't. Basically, what you want to do here is you want to try to get your little misactor, your mining ship here, and kind of make you a little tunnel. And you want to kind of go towards those 3 little dots there. Those are called the worms. And you just use your mouse wheel to change those, because you got the worms, you've got the tunnel. Now the tunnel is what bores right through, and then you got the bomb, and the bomb just blows the shit out of it. Let's get it back on the worms. I don't want to accidentally blow the shit up. I should have showed you guys. I was going to hit record to kind of show the whole thing, because I spent like 30 minutes before I hit record, just so I could get up enough credits so I could go back and buy the stuff for the misactor. I can't believe I didn't notice that in the last. I must have been out of it when I made episode 4, but I think out of all the episodes so far, I think episode 4 has got the most views. I am totally not used to my videos getting that much views, so I'm glad, man. I hope everybody that watched it enjoyed it. It might take you a little while to kind of get through here, but... And I forgot actually what the astrotach looks like. And when it stops like that, guys, that's just the energy, your energy level. It means it's got to cool off. That didn't do that in the beta build, I don't think. But then again, I never actually got around to trying the mining ship in the beta build, so... If I'm not mistaken, I think astrotach is kind of like a greenish, purplish color. But I could be mistaken that for Wolfram too. And it's probably all the way over on the other side of the asteroid too. And when we get to this, we're not going to use the mining laser. We're going to actually get out of this sucker, which you have to actually take it back to the ship. All we're doing in this is just finding the actual resources. That's really all this is for, because using your mining laser on this, it just chews through the asteroid, and you're really not going to get your value. You're going to pretty much chew through most of it. So you basically just want to go in there and use your hand mining tool, and you're going to get your bigger bang for your buck. You know what I mean? It's going to take you a little bit longer, but hey, man, there's tricks to getting around that. Not really. I mean, like, you have to like AFK mine if that's your thing. I know a lot of people did back in early access, but I still find it that in that case, because really, it really does, man. It just chews through it real fast. And I found it down. I remember back in the early access versions, this mining laser would just go right through the asteroid, man. I mean, it would just... Because it was funny, because I'd see videos of people doing the mining, and this is like probably last year when I watched these. It was one of the bigger streamers that did I think a mining guide for SpaceBourne 2, and I don't think he ever really made any more videos on SpaceBourne 2. But yeah, it was crazy because he was mining using this mining laser, and he chewed all the way through it, and he only ended up with like a certain amount. But now that I've actually figured out how to do this shit, I can't believe that, man. I swear to God, it took me that long to figure that out. But you got to give me some credit, man, because I didn't actually pretty much all through early access and through the beta testing of the release build, I didn't hardly dick with mining at all. I was usually just testing the story missions and, you know, stuff like that. Boy, this shit is way in there, bro. Yeah, it's way back there. And there might not be that much in this asteroid. I actually had to search the whole asteroid field just to find this one. I found a lot of platinum, and I think I found a wolfram. And I was going to do the wolfram, and then the next asteroid over, I found this. Wait a minute. Is that green? Is that green, man? Or is that just the little probe? No. That is green. There it is right there, brothers. There it is. Okay, now we got us a place to land in here. So, we're going to get out of here. Let me show you guys, just so you'll know how fast this shit eats through here. You see how quick it just chews right through that? Now if I was to stay here and mine it with this, it just chews right through it, man, and you don't really get anything. Now, when I get out of here, it was pretty far back there as well. Let's take this son of a bitch, and we're going to redock. So basically, this misactor in your mining ship is just so you can find what you're looking for. Use this misactor, use the worms, and then just go and do your hand mining. Oh, I didn't get quite close enough. There we go.
Misactor docked.
And astrotax. See, there's not that much in there, but there's enough to make you, to net you actually quite a bit. And value-wise, that is. Now, we're just going to kind of go through this little area here that we bored through. Well, we got to find it first. Right here. Here she is. So, bitch getting in there. And we're just going to go down in here and we're going to mine the shit out of this, man. We're going to have to get rid of some of this slop, though. So let's get our mining tool out. Let's just chew through that, because we don't want that shit there. We want to get to the good stuff, man. You don't want to eat through it too fast, man. We just kind of want to clear that stone off of there. Let's actually drop that down a bit. So I think it's this whole little area right here. Turn that back down. Oh yeah. Alright, now let's see if we can get a little closer here. Kind of clear us out a spot over here. And something is blocking us right there. Oh, no wonder. Ooh. I think I can turn my light off. Yeah, I know it's dark, guys. Just trying to make us a little spot to walk here, man. Alright, now let's take this son of a bitch all the way up. Turn that light off. That's attack, baby. And actually, the I noticed they have actually raised the experience you get from your mining. All right, no, we don't want coal. We do not want coal, man. But apparently, this astrotac is very valuable. I was mistaken in my other video. I was going after the gold, but this shit is hard to find. Like I said earlier in the video, I spent like 30 minutes just going through the asteroid field. And I only found one wolfram. There's a shitload of gold. I think I found like 2 platinum. I need to look that up as well and see what the value is on the different things. Because I think astrotac is the most valuable. And then I think it's wolfram. And it could be platinum. I'm not sure. And then gold, but yeah. But when you're just starting out, you're not going to be in a mining ship. You're not going to be able to tell what's in the asteroid. So the easiest ones to find is the gold, right? Because you can tell the gold. It's just going to be, you're going to see gold on the outside of it. That's why usually that's the first one you go for. And you just basically just load up on it, man. Like your first run, your first mining run is going to be in, you know, either your starter ship or the fighter ship that you get from one of the story missions. So, you know, you're going to be overloaded regardless, right? So you just basically just mine the shit out of that gold and get you about, I would say probably about 6 stack because they stack at 99. And if you get you about 8 stacks of that, you're going to be good to go. You'll be able to buy you a mining ship after that, and be able to deck it out with the stuff you're going to need, which in episode 4 I didn't. I literally bought the mining ship and I didn't even equip it. But yeah, I mentioned earlier about the experience gain from mining, and I have noticed when you hand mine with your little yeah, see, it literally raises your experience up way faster, and that's going to cover your mining. I'll show you in the skills here in a little bit, but I'm not going to edit this. My regular people that's on my channel, they know I don't edit my videos. They're all raw, uncut. You know, I haven't really dicked around with editing software, and when I watch videos on my own, dude, I like to watch the video. I like to watch everything that's going on in the game. I hate videos that have all those cuts in it, man. It's fucking confusing, and I never really. There's a few of the videos on my channel where I tinkered around with it. I was experimenting with it, but I didn't like it, man. And for one, using the video editing software is a pain in the fucking ass. For me, it is. So basically what you see in my videos is just me playing the game or talking. I've recorded it and I upload it as is. A lot of times I don't even watch it. I record it and I will upload it. So you're basically you're along for the ride, man. And I really wanted to show this that way because I had a comment. The only reason I had several comments about on episode 4 that was mentioning, you know, this particular resource, the Astrotech. So yeah, I was clueless. I was mining all that gold and I could have just done the Astrotech. But we're going to do a little bit of mining here because I do need to. I've got to get enough because I've got to get better weapons, and I'm going to get some better drones for my fighter ship, and then we're going to go and we're going to take that next mission, the next story mission, and that mission is going to lead us into like our building up our squad, because that after you do that one you get 5, you get to recruit 5 people that join the cause, right? So that'll be like our first squad, and then you basically you can go around with them, and you got your squad with you. And if we have enough time, I might actually try either mercenary missions. Probably need to join the Freelancers Guild as well. I might try, and maybe not in this episode, but in one of the episodes, I really need to try out the Bounty Hunter Guild. I haven't ever had much luck with the Bounty Hunter Guild because that shit, even the very first mission, unless they've changed it, the very first mission is so fucking hard to do. Granted, I was probably going about it all wrong because I wasn't outfitting my ship. I think the first time I actually tried it, I was still in, well, I was in the fighter ship, but I didn't upgrade anything. Because there's gadgets that you can use, like perks on your ship that can actually keep them from going invisible, or using those clones. That's what always got me, was the clones, man. Because they could just continuously spawn those clones, and you're fucking chasing around going after them, and all the while this dude is coming up on your ass, and I just got taken out quick, dude. I think it took me like 3 tries to actually finish the very first, because when you join the Bounty Hunters Guild, you have to do that first mission before you can even join. And it took me like 3 tries to do it. Maybe it's because I'm getting old, man. Maybe it's my reaction time getting slower. Who knows, man. And you can certainly tell, man, fucking wintertime is here, officially here in Oklahoma. We got a supposedly we've got a snowstorm coming in with a possible chance of ice. And what's making it worse is like right now it's like 30 degrees out there, but the fucking wind is like blowing like crazy. So it makes it feel a lot colder. And my old country house, man, I got all of the I'm on propane out here, so I've got one wood burner, and that's like in my gaming room, my back room. It's like my office. And I got the wood burning there, so this room stays warm. And then of course I got the propane stoves in the rest of the house, which comes in handy, man, because usually when ice comes, power goes out here in Oklahoma. Yep. And having those propane burners, man, it keeps you warm. Christmas is fastly approaching. You know what, now that I'm older, right, and I don't have a family, so it's just me. But I got my sister and I got my mom, so, you know, at least I don't have to buy a whole lot of presents. I think that the ones that get spoiled the most is my dogs, man. Of course I have to buy them presents, usually toys. Now let's see how much of this we actually got. And we've been mining that whole time, and we've only got 55 stack, right? It's 25. I don't know, man. It almost seems like the gold was about the same, unless I'm reading that wrong. I need to sell that when I get back. I bought an upgraded one for the ship. Let's see here. Yeah, misactor right here. Yeah, see, this is the stuff that I did not have this when I bought the ship last time, right? So you got to get the mining laser, the gatherer, and then the misactor system. Now you can see right there, it shows worms. You got the worms, you got the tunnel, which the tunnel is what I described earlier, that bores right through the asteroid. It just goes all the way through, it makes a big hole. And then the bomb, if I remember right, the bomb just kind of blows shit up. Like it'll blow a big chunk out of it. Now you got to keep in mind when you do that, if those bombs actually happens to hit right on where the resource is, yeah, it's going to go bye-bye. But we've got, let's see here, we've got 55. We'll go until we get a stack of 99. And then we'll go sell it. And I might actually get a little bit of gold as well, just to kind of see. I want to try to compare, because I need to do that with the Wolfram as well, because, you know, the times that I was mining was in the early access and the beta build. I really didn't do hardly any mining in the beta build, and I never really did any comparisons. So I want to do that, to test that, to see if it's actually changed. To see, we need to find out which one is the most valuable, right? Because I know in early access the Acertac was the most valuable because it's so rare, and I also know that Wolfram was very valuable. But we need to actually see, so that I might do that off camera, just to kind of test that out on my own. Like get some platinum, get some gold, get the Wolfram and the Acertac, and just compare them as I sell them, because I know the sell value depends on where you're at, right? So you could actually travel to a different system and you're going to get a different value when you sell it. And when we sell this, I'll show you what I'm talking about. It'll show you like your taxes and what they're paying, and that changes when you go to different systems. So that might just be the case, because if I remember right, the gold was pretty much close to this, because this one showed, I think, 25. I know it certainly collects it faster. That's what it takes, guys, really, just to kind of get your mining skill up. And that's tied into your explorer tab. And it also ranks you up in the Miners Guild. So as you ranking up, I'll show you that here earlier, because if you go back and watch episode 4, you'll see where I was at. And let's see, I haven't played since I got back from Thanksgiving, so this is literally like, I literally started the game off right where I left, so. Well, no, I take that back. The only difference is because I only had 40,000 at the end of episode 4. So I actually ended up having to mine a bunch of gold, enough to buy the stuff I needed, because the misactor stuff was actually kind of costly. Well, that, and I wanted to get the highest value one anyway. And as far as the your mining beam, your miscellaneous beam that you use hand mining, I really don't think you get any upgrades to that, because I haven't seen any. They're all about the same. Now I know some people, I was mentioning this earlier, they AFK mine, and that's basically, they're just, you're taping your mouse buttons down, right? Because your right mouse button aims, and then your primary, your left mouse button mines, right? So I know back in early access, a lot of guys would do that. They would just tape up their mouse keys and just let it AFK mine for hours. I think I did that 1 or 2 times in during the early access. My old system though, dude, we mined all of that, dude. Look at that. Oh, those things are in the way. Damn, did we actually get all the Aztec? You're sucking that shit up pretty quick, man. I wish there was a way that you could get rid of those little drones there. But you see what I mean about the mining ships. If we would have done this in the mining ship, the misactor, it would have already chewed through all of this, and we probably would have ended up with maybe like 20. Your best bet is to always do the hand mining. You're going to get way more experience doing it. You're going to rank up pretty quick in Miners Guild, and that's the whole point. If you look at the Miners Guild in your rank levels, it unlocks a lot of different shit, man. And who knows, maybe ranking up to rank 2, you might get a better hand mining tool. I think the only guild actually that I actually made it above rank 2, and I actually made it to rank 3, and that was the Mercenary Guild. But, you know, like Explorer, because the Explorers Guild, when you join them, you've got to do that scanning. And I still have not mastered that at all. Where you got to use the catcher probe and yeah. I know some people say it's really easy to do, but for the life of me, man, I can't get it. Because usually by the time I get it, and you got to zoom in to see the little numbers flashing. And you have to do it in time before those go away. Holy shit, man. So I never really messed around with the Explorers Guild, which I'll probably have to do that, because I think there's like little there's stuff involved with the Explorers Guild, like going around and scanning different systems, you know, like finding loot. Now I'm gonna just get just a little bit more of this. Let's see how much I actually got. Okay, I've got a stack of 99 already. Yeah, I see it says 25,000 right there. Let's see. Is that Aztec? Yeah. No, it's that fucking probe right there is in the way. Whew. I wonder if you can shoot those things with your gun, man. Or you either that or you have to reposition yourself. Yeah, that one's gone already, dude. Let's see if we can actually reposition ourselves. No, because we're stuck, of course. Good lord. Turn around, dude. There we go. Now let's bring that all the way back up. Yeah, it's those fucking pros, dude. I wonder if I could actually shoot those things, man. Nope, you can't, man. Alright, let's just kind of scoot over. Nope. God damn, man. It's just chewing right through it, buddy. God damn, bro. Okay, that was really weird right there, man. Because I had it all the way up on efficiency. There's no way it should have chewed right through that. Maybe they changed that so, you know, you couldn't really do the AFK mining. We just need to get one more stack anyway. I'm going to get 2 stacks of these. And I might get a stack of the gold, maybe. Because those are easy to find. I just want to compare the cost, you know, or your value versus your time, you know what I mean? Because if you do like mining, especially in this game, you're going to spend a lot of hours doing mining. And this one's kind of fizzled out on us, man. There we go. But then again, that just showed that there wasn't very much in this asteroid to begin with. How much do we got now, boys? Well, we got, well, no, a little bit more, guys. God dang, man. It's just that very narrow little spot right there. And also, what I was saying earlier, now if I would have used the bore, and I would have shot it right through, it would have just ate right through this. It's all going to depend on when you first come up on the asteroid. You're going to see what, how rich it is. If it's very low, that means there's very little in the asteroid, and I mean very little. And when I first come up on this one, it had very little. So, and it's just this little pocket right here. So, especially on those, when you find those, you don't want to use the bombs and you don't want to use the bore. You just want to use the worms. You want to find it and use your misactor mining laser until you find it. Now, if you pull up on one like a wolfram or any of these, and it's like got very rich value, you can if you want. If you want to make it easier, you can use the bore and just kind of angle it on the asteroid, kind of like off center to where these little things are, these little drones. And there is drones that you can have to where I think it was saying you can actually set them to mine for you. I haven't actually figured out how to do that yet. So if anybody knows how to do that, drop a comment and let me know, man. Alright, I think I'm just going to get a little bit more and then we're going to go sell this shit. I just want to compare it to the gold, man. These kind of videos like this, man. I used to watch a guy. I don't even know if he's still around, man. I used to watch this guy, and he would, he was like big on Elite Dangerous, and he would make mining videos, and it was just him like fucking mining for like a 2-hour video, and I'd watch that shit, man, just to fall asleep to. And then again, he was somebody else that didn't edit his videos, man. He just, you know, he recorded his videos and that was it. All right, I think we're done here, man. That's good enough for now. We are going to go get the hell out of here. Where's our ship? There it is. Now, that's the ash attack. Let's just go find one of these, man. Maybe find a rich gold. There's another ash attack. See, that's got very little, man. Very little. Rich value. What about some of these other ones? That's nickel. What are you, buddy? What are you? There's a gold right there. It's got a lot of it on there too. And these you don't really have to fuck around with using your mining laser, but I could use that as a demonstration though, to show you just how little you get. Okay, now let's bring out the big boy. Alright. And we'll just go right over here, man. Let's turn our light on. Let's get our collector going. And you're gonna see the comparison, man. You see how it just chews right through that? And I haven't even gotten any gold yet off that. It's a big difference versus your hand mining. Yeah, it pretty much just chews all the way through it, man. That's why I always say it's just better to do the hand mining. If you want to get value versus your time, because sure, you could just do it all with your mining laser here, but look at that. We've already chewed through half of this and we've only got 6 gold. That's crazy. Wow. It almost makes you wonder, you know, why they even bothered with the mining laser. It's just crazy to me. I mean, or add a setting, you know, to where you control the efficiency and the power, right? Because you can't really change that in this one. Yeah, we've got 11 gold so far. Unreal. $12 gold, and we're already halfway through this shit. But basically, I'm just getting this to compare, guys. Just to compare, so you guys we can see what the how much more the Astratak is versus the gold. I'm not going to bother with the other stuff like the Wolfram. Oh, we kind of got overpowered there. Basically just wanted to do this to kind of show you guys, in case you didn't know, man, because really this is crazy. If I would have been hand mining this, I would have already had probably a stack of 30 or more. And you don't even chew through the asteroid as fast. To me, it seems like a waste. And this asteroid is mostly gold anyway. Probably gonna get some stone out of this, but yeah, this whole asteroid is pretty much just gold. I'd like to find a fucking asteroid like this. There's one over there. And then you just kind of gotta weasel your way in here. Just chew through all of it, man. Okay, it kind of runs out on this side. Yeah, that's stone. We don't want any stone. It's useless. About the only thing you use stone for is probably what, like a mining contract? I haven't even done those yet. This is crazy to me, man. All this gold. We've chewed through all this gold and we've only got 34. Unreal. Might as well chew it out of here as well. Kind of make us a little spot to get in here anyway. We're going to be ejecting that stone. Oh, that goes all the way up here as well. And she overheats so fast too, man. Let's let it cool all the way down. Alright, that's enough, man. We're just gonna compare it anyway. I don't need to be here all day. Turn that light off. There we go.
Misactor duct.
Now, off camera on my own time, I will actually do a comparison on all of it. But for right now, I'm just going to do the, let's actually eject this shit because we don't need the stone. We're going to move the gold into the ship. So we got a stack of 99 for that. So we got quite a bit for the Astrotech. Now, if I was doing this on my own time, I would have stayed and got a whole shitload, but I want to do a comparison, and eventually I will do a because if you look right here, that's 2,500. Holy fucking shit, dude. Now that is a big difference. So the gold per unit is 2,500. This fucking Astrotech is 25,000. So if you got, like, using your mining ship, if you actually stayed and got like 4 or 5 stacks of that shit, holy hell. Oh, and I wanted to show you this as well. Yeah, see, I'm not joined that Mercenary Guild. I haven't really been doing any of those. I haven't joined the Bounty Hunters yet, and I'm almost to halfway in the Miners Guild. Now when I sell this stuff, it'll raise it up even more. But I want to get to rank 2, man, because you actually get to the rank 2 mining ships, and I haven't even seen. Oh, okay, so I stand corrected, everybody. You do get an upgraded hand mining tool. Wow. Okay. Man, that almost makes me want to stay and fucking mine that astrotech. I probably wouldn't be able to find it now. That's iron. Good lord, man. Just take you guys along for the ride, man. I always say, man, back in the day, I used to say, you know, if you don't want to watch all the humdrum like the mining and all that, you can just skip through the video. Yeah, we're probably not gonna find it now. Platinum, there's platinum. I wonder what the value on platinum is. Probably nothing what the astrotech's worth. Holy shit, no wonder everybody was telling me to get their astrotech. A fucking shit ton of coal and coal, man. What about these down here? Yeah, we're in the coal section, I guess. I did get a comment on episode 4 where somebody was talking about coal as a coal in an asteroid. I mean, they actually kind of went in detail about it. But, you know, it's a video game, man. Everything doesn't have to be totally exact. They're made to be fun, man. God damn, man. A lot of that fucking coal. I'm probably passing up a lot of it, though. God dang, bro. It's like the roll of a dice. Well, no, it's fucking nickel. God dang, bro. What are you? Coal. That's iron. We've already looked at these, I think. Yeah. What about you over here? More coal. Iron. There's some down below us too. What are you, my friend? I think all we're gonna find now is coal. Coal and nickel. What are you, man? This is the slowest part of your mining right here, is actually finding the stuff. Sometimes you get lucky and you find it right away. And other times you might spend like 30 minutes going through here trying to find it. Now that I see how fucking rare the astrotech is, I should have stayed there. A lot of gold. Wait, what are you down here, bro? That's coal. More gold. That looks like gold. Yeah, gold is so easy to spot, man. It's not even funny. And there's so many of them out here. It's like trying to search every one of them. That's why what I was saying earlier, when you just start out and you're not in this mining ship, that's really the only one you want to look for is gold, because it's the easiest to spot. Like this one right here, I guarantee you that's gold. No, it's coal. That's gold. Alright, boys. Well, that's kind of my own fault. I left the asteroid too soon. I wasn't paying attention to how valuable it was. And of course, now that I'm recording, you know, it's going to probably take forever to find it again. Let's actually see what these are first. Not quite close enough to that one. Fucking coal, man. Jesus. I think we're shit out of luck, boys. Yep, I think we're shit out of luck. Wait, we don't want to pass that one up, because that might be the one right there. No, of course not. There's Wolfram. Hey, that's good enough. We'll see what the value is on Wolfram. Woo, slow it down, boys. God damn. Oh yeah, I upgraded my thrusters and engine on this thing. That probably done a little bit of damage. Okay, let's bring out our...
Misactor deployed.
There we go. And we're definitely going to use the worms on this bad boy. We don't want the bomb, we want the worms, man. We'll shoot one there. And we'll shoot one there. Yeah, I need to read up on it, because I think that it, from what I read, and this is like from an older video actually, there's a way for these like drones or something that can actually auto mine for you. And I'm not sure if it's probably like a higher tier. But that's something I'll have to read up on. Unless any of you guys know, you can drop comment below and let me know. We're going to see where these bad boys pop up the Wolfram. You can kind of see them better on the dark side of the asteroid. Looks like they're going right to the center. What will they find, man? Yeah, they went right to the center. Straight to the center, man. Alright, let's get our light turned on. We don't want to collect any of this stone, that's for damn sure. I guess I could use a bomb right through here. Or show you guys what the tunneling looks like. I might actually do that. I might actually try that on this one, just so you guys can see it. This is the tunnel right here. Now what I meant by off center from where it shows it at, because it's showing it right in the center, right? So you could kind of go above it, like right here. No, wrong button. Now it's gonna bore right through that shit, buddy. And just hope like hell you don't eat up all of it. And then, of course, we got to make this hole bigger. Okay, see if we can get in here. It just makes it a little bit easier, and it kind of keeps it, because I think they're right down here. Yeah. I could have went a little bit lower and I might have got right up on it. But you really don't want to shoot right for it to where it shows them, because you're literally going to just eat right through it. And you're not going to have anything. Yeah, it takes a little bit longer, but if you do it just right and you use that bore or the tunnel, if you shoot it right at the perfect angle, it's going to show you, it's going to go right to it. And then all you got to do after that is just kind of go in there and hand mine it. Because you definitely don't want to use the mining laser on this misactor. Because it's rare, right? There's not very much of it in here, so you're basically just going to chew right through it. And you just got to pay attention that when you do find it, you don't want to eat it all up. So, and you don't really want to turn your gatherer on, because really you don't need all this stone. You'd end up with like 1,000,000 stone. Let's just kind of clear us a nice little hole in here, because we are going to have to come in here with our hand mining tool. This would be kind of cool, because then we can compare the actual prices, because what it shows the value, that's going to be a little bit different depending on where you sell it at as well. Now Wolfram, if I remember right, Wolfram is the one that's like the green, not so much green, but it's like a maroonish color. It's like a multicolor. Oh, there it is right there, boys. There it is. Yeah, it's like a greenish type, or not greenish, but a purplish. Yeah. Alright, so we found it. So now, where's our exit out of here? Yeah, it's this way. Okay. Okay, now you just want to go park this son of a bitch.
Misactor docked.
Alright. Definitely gonna need our life for this. Just to be able to find that fucking hole. I got lucky right off the bat. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a nightmare mining this, buddy. Jesus, yeah, we're gonna have to clear out some shit. Let's just bring that all the way up. Gotta make you kind of a somewhat level area to walk on. Ooh, shit. I don't want to eat all of it away. Kind of clear this away, because we're gonna have to get around those fucking little drones there. Alright. Okay, that should be good enough right there. Now, let's turn that light off. There's the Wolfram right there. Yeah, those fucking drones get in the way, dude. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it or not. Whew. Yeah, so probably your best bet when you use those little worms is to clear you out a bigger spot. Not like I did it on this run, but because it'll literally block you from mining it. I wish there was a way to get rid of them. But I mean, really, you can just go around them. Just tunnel your way around them. We probably get another level in Explorer on this one. I actually need to check to see what my mining level is. What the percentage is, anyway. I'm just curious, man. I'm pretty sure Astrotech is probably the most expensive. Yeah, most valuable. I'm not going to get a whole lot of this, but I just want to see. Let's actually look and see right now. Wolfram, yeah. The Wolfram is only 9,000. Gold is 2,000. So it looks like gold, Wolfram, and then Astrotech. I mean, hey, it's still not, you know, this is the one. I should have stayed there and mined a whole shitload of that. But I don't want to torture you guys in this video, so, you know, I'm not going to go looking for another one. I'm going to do that actually off camera and just get a buttload of it, because I need to actually deck out my fighter ship. I want to get everything max level. Like, I need to get some better weapons, shield boosters, and all that stuff. And I might actually go for a better fighter ship as well. Like one of the bigger ones, like a medium fighter. Because at least on those you can get more captives. So like with the pod catchers, yeah. Because on the ship that I have right now, it's only got one slot for captives. And believe it or not, man, you do like those freelancer missions and you go and you collect all those pods, you can rack up some pretty good change just doing that. I'll probably get a stack of 99 on these, and then I'm going to call it on the mining. And then I'm going to go and we're going to swap out the mining ship. I will show you guys the stuff that I bought for this. And we'll take a look at probably some of the fighter ships as well. And I think you get those at like the Freelancers Guild. So we might actually just go and join the Freelancers Guild. This should net me quite a bit right here. But can you imagine, man, 25k? If I would have stayed there and got like 4 stacks of 99, Jesus, man. And I still have yet to do trading in this game as well. That's something else we're going to have to get around to. But trust me, guys, there's going to be a lot of episodes in this series. A lot of episodes. I don't really time them, so sometimes they may go over an hour, 2 hours. I try to time them, but yeah, that doesn't always work out. Alright, let's see how much we got. That's perfect, man. Now we can get out of here. And I'm gonna need my light so I can see. We can turn that light off now. And we are gonna go, actually let's see. Okay, everything is already in here. And you can see right there, man, you still have a shitload of capacity. Like, I'm serious, man, you could rack up so much credits. Alright, let's go ahead and head on back over here and we'll sell this. It's probably still gonna be slow. Oh, that's the asteroid field. What am I doing? You don't want to go there, Jack. You're already here.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting
Let's
for the
go.
thruster input.
I forgot to see how much I have right now. I think I got like 100k on me. I had like 400k, and I was just from the gold. And then that was like 30 minutes of mining the gold. And then that got me enough to get the equipment for the misactor. Yeah, you still go pretty slow. Even I noticed even in this mining ship, it's still pretty slow. Here we are. Let's actually see that, man. I want to see something here. I want to see what I am. And I think that is under this one, right? Yeah, right here. Because this one right here actually raises your mining right here. It increases the drop rate. So this is the one you want to raise up the most. Now we get a perk out of this as well. I'm supposed to run drone slot to carrier class ships. Okay, what is this one? Oh, that's actually good for the mining. So what was this one here? I think I'll probably get this one here. We got one extra. That's going to be for trader, so I'll probably just go with that one. And yeah, see, that raised us up to 20 right here. Probably want to get that one up really high. I am like really shitty in trader right now. I haven't really done any though.
Docking request granted. In order to use station services, please dock to the port reserved for you in the next minute.
Alright, that's what I'm gonna do, lady. Kind of level up a bit. There we go. Yeah, I don't guess you really took any damage from colliding with that asteroid. I'm actually surprised it didn't. See how much money we get out of this. Okay.
Our guild needs more members than ever before. Remember, we have no one but us.
Alright. We're gonna sell our shit right here. Let's do the Astrotech first. So I've got 183 right now. Let's sell all 99. And right here's what I was station tax right here. So they're gonna take 720,000. Miners Guild cut, they're taking that. So you get a lot of it taken out. But just that stack right there, a stack of 99, raised me from 100,000. I wish that bitch would shut up. You know, the only way to turn that down, the volume down on that, is to turn the main volume. But anyway, I was at 183,000, and just selling that one stack right there got me up to $1 million. And this is a stack of only 33, and it's going to net me 474,000. Good lord, man. And way better than the gold, man. The person that dropped that comment about the Astrotech, thank you. Now the Wolfram. Just that stack of 28 is going to get me that much. But look at that. Over 2 million just from that. Now we don't want any of that stuff just yet. This right here is where you get your stuff for your misactor. Okay, so the misactor system, if you look right there in the middle, it's got the bomb, the tunnel, and the worm, right? And it's going to be based on your level. And then of course you got the mining lasers, which you're going to need that. And you're going to need the gatherer. And when I was here earlier and I bought this, they didn't have hardly any of these mining lasers. Now they've got like 3 or 4 of them. This one's 55, that's a level 6. Now we won't get that one until rank 2. But anyway, that's where you get the stuff for that. And if I wanted to, I could actually sell this mining ship and buy that one, but I don't want to. Now let's see if that raised us up with the guild. It raised us up a little bit. It takes a while to level up in this stuff. I'm just wondering if you do the contracts, right? These minor contracts. But it doesn't really say, right? It doesn't really say if it's going to net you a lot. like these people are wanting platinum, right? And they're wanting 3 platinum. And your reward is going to be 5 gold. So certainly, that's got to raise you up in the level, right? Because it's mining contracts. But we're not going to dick with any of that right now.
Members higher than rank
Although
2
some of these rewards are actually pretty good.
survive in the guild market. Remember, there is only one legendary
See, there's
item
like
in the
62 stone.
that can be yours. Please do not complain about prices. They may be more expensive than yesterday,
Alright.
but much cheaper than tomorrow. So don't delay if you need it.
Now, let's actually transfer some of our shit. We could really sell that, but I'm going to store it in here for now. Because I want to call
Please make sure you read
the Star Wolf.
rules carefully before taking actions for our guild. Any action that will damage the guild's reputation will be punished first under the criminal law and then by the disciplinary committee.
Man, I got some stuff I need to sell in there as well. And I really need to upgrade my weapon system in here. Now, I will either do that or I might actually end up selling this ship and the mining ship and end up buying better weapons. Because a lot of these weapons are like kind of under my level by quite a bit. These are all level 5. But we're gonna have to actually join. Let's actually plot out. Nope. Let's go to the guilds. We actually need to join them.
Please make sure you read the guild rules carefully before taking action.
Alright, we're back in our little fighter, man. Boom. These episode 5 and episode 6 is probably going to come from this same recording right here, because it's probably going to be a really long. So just for the sake of like longevity, I might just break it up and break it up into 2 episodes. I usually like to do that because I don't really upload it as much as I probably should, and so it might just carry over. It just seems to work better for me doing it that way. Because I do lose track of time, man. My old age, I'm getting senile.
Calibration module activated.
I think last time I did this,
Waiting for the
I had, I think it was like 5 hours of playtime, right? So I actually got 3 episodes out of that. I need to actually do another live stream. I haven't done a live stream in quite a while. We'll probably make it over here and join the Fighters Guild, and then that'll probably be episode 5. That'll probably be where I break it, separate it. Because I'll probably, like I said, get 2 episodes out of this. And
please approach to the jump point to start jump process.
I didn't even look to see how long the jumps was. Or how many. It shouldn't be too many jumps.
Please proceed through the gate in the path reserved for you.
You reach the waypoint of your route. Please wait for your ship to be scanned. Exit permission from the system has been obtained. The next waypoint is being passed. And 3, 2, 1. Destination reached.
I also need to do that mission for the It's this mission right here. Let me show you guys. Okay. This one right here. This is the, we got to go there and take on this Karun's camp. And that's probably going to be a little tough because I have leveled up since then. And I think it does kind of match your level. So that one might actually be tough. But it's all tied into this, right? Getting, we've got to get 20 Earthlings to join our organization. And this is like one of the first missions, right? So the reward for this is going to be getting at least 5 people to join, right? And it says in here somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't really say there. It says here though. So basically doing this, we're going to get 5 people. And that's just rescuing some dude's woman. Alright, so we were going to the Freelancers Guild, right? Why did it set a route for the Bounty Hunters Guild? Say what? Oh my god, I did. I set the route for that. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to do that. We're already at the Stargate. Oh, and I'm on the other side, which means I got to go all the way around. Yeah, we got to go on this side. It's a big ass Stargate, bro.
Please approach to the jump point to start jump process.
I'm coming, lady.
Please proceed through the gate in the path reserved for you.
What a dork. I thought I was setting it for the goddamn Freelancers Guild. I did it for the Bounty Hunters Guild. Well, I will eventually join the Bounty Hunters Guild. Just not right now.
Of your route. Please wait for your ship to be scanned. Exit permission from the system has been obtained. The next waypoint is being passed. And 3, 2, 1. Destination reached.
Oh, it was just 2 jumps. Okay, where you at, buddy? What the fuck is going on here, dude? I did not set it for the Mercenaries Guild. Is this thing gone wacky or what? You guys saw me do this. Set the fucking route. This is the 3rd time I've done this. Son of a bitch, man. Really? This might actually be the first bug that I've experienced. I've never had this happen before.
Please approach to the jump point to start jump process.
If it doesn't actually take me to the Freelancers Guild, then that whole shit is bugged.
Please proceed through the gate in the path reserved for you.
If not, man, that's gonna make me look like a real bozo.
You reached the waypoint of your route. Please wait for your ship to be scanned. Exit
3
permission
fucking
from the
jumps,
system
man.
has been obtained. The next waypoint is being passed. And 3, 2, 1. Destination reached.
Please be the fucking Freelancer Guild. Good lord. Thank God. And of course, I can't actually see it. There we go. Finally, guys. I'll probably go back and watch the video. If I actually clicked on the wrong thing 3 times, I have gotten old.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster input.
Yeah, I need to turn her voice down completely. Alright, we'll get over here and we'll join the Freelancers Guild. I think after I join the Freelancers Guild, we're going to go do that Mark Ziran mission. And then at least we'll have a squad with us. And if I remember right, having that squad, the squad can travel. You can set them out to do missions on their own, or you can set them to follow you. I like to set them up for training. And then that raises them up.
Docking request granted. In order to use station services, please dock to the port reserved for you in the next minute.
Where are we going? Right here? And get me close to the doors, please. I should have actually joined this guild sooner. I could have already been leveling up in it. Okay, I'm here to join. I wonder if they actually send you on a mission here. I do want to look at the ships, though.
Our guild needs more members than ever before. Remember, we have no one but us.
Of course, I'm not going to be able to buy them. Yeah, I've got to be a member. Alright, let's go join. Alright. We want to register? Oh, they do send you on a trial mission. Okay, before becoming an official member of the Freelancers Guild, you must complete a combat flight trial. This operation is designed to access your piloting skills, tactical awareness, and composure under fire. And we're going to accept that. And we are going to get out of here.
So don't delay if you need it.
And that's going back to the all chat system. We've been there before, guys. And I don't think we're going to remember until we actually do that mission. Yeah, we've got to actually do the mission first. Which is no big deal. Hey, get out of my way. The fuck out of my way. Oh, well, I got out of there just in time. It's that dipshit that wants to do the, I say dipshit, it's actually a pretty decent quest if you do it. You gotta basically upgrade your ship. I've got the credits to actually do it now. We'll do that on the next run, guys. Okay. Now, let's see where they want me to go. They want me to go to the all chat system. And it looks like it's 2 jumps. Alright, we want to go to the Stargate.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed.
And we're
Waiting
off.
for the thruster input.
Let's see what kind of mission this is, man. I think you gotta destroy this guy and his gang. I should be good enough to do that in this ship. I still haven't even upgraded this ship yet. I need to probably actually level up in my pilot. I don't think I've leveled up in that yet either. Let's actually check that out and see. Pilot right here. Yeah, I'm level 8 right now. Level 7 in soldier. And let's see if it shows the actual level on this right here. Yeah, it's a level 8. So it kind of keeps it kind of at your same level. So if I would have came and took this, joined the Freelancers Guild when I was a lower level, it probably wouldn't be as bad, but it might be. We're gonna find out.
Please approach to the jump point to start jump process.
I need to upgrade the engines in this one too. Probably the power as well.
Please proceed through the gate in the path reserved for you.
But I'm really thinking I might end up getting one of those medium fighters. Because if you really deck those out, man, you can do a lot of damage.
To be scanned.
That's actually the only way that I beat the bounty hunters, or yeah, the bounty hunters guild, the first mission.
Next waypoint is being
I think I was in a one of those annihilating ships,
reached.
which is basically a medium fighter. Okay. Come on, let me bring it up. Of course, it's all the way on the other side of the system.
Calibration module activated. Calibration completed. Waiting for the thruster.
We're about to find out, boys. We're about to find out. This could go bad or it could go good. Alright, I need to raise my weapons and my shields, bro. Ooh, son of a bitch, bro. God damn, bro.
Target destroyed.
There's a pod right there.
Target shields down.
Clear the area! I will deal with him!
Woo!
Target shields down. Target destroyed.
Got him. Ooh. Let's get this last fucker, man.
Target destroyed.
Ugh. You notice that firing from behind, that's because I've got Aska as the second in command. Okay, now let's find this pod, man. Where'd that pod go? There it is right there. I think it's the only one that dropped too. Want to kind of get as close as you can to it as well, because that way it's not going to take forever for the drone to get over there. Okay, that's probably good enough.
Pod stabilized.
And then we're going to do, what is it, 6? I think it's 6, right? Yeah. Now he gonna go over there and he gonna get it. And you can only, on this particular ship, you can only have one anyway. And it's going to bring him right back to us. There he is. We got a captain. Let's see what his value is. Let's see what his value is, man. Oh, here he is right here. Oh, he's worth 38 grand. Not bad. And I'm pretty sure he was the only one that dropped. But you saw how that was, man. I think I took some pretty good damage off that. But we are officially a member of the Freelancers Guild. And let's see. We get access to Epic Freelancer Armory. Access the high rank LFP contracts. And what does this one do? Miners Guild, Explorers Guild. Adds 3 node probes to your ship. That right there would make this worth it right here. I've got to really figure out how to do that. Explorers Guild. But we're now a member of the Freelancers. Now we can go on and do the that one right up at the top, right? The expended, get 20 Earthlings. And that's basically part of this same mission right here. This one. And that's basically, it tells you right here, complete faction mail missions, right? So this is the very first one that we took. And I'm not sure what the limit is. It's not actually going to let us pick any right now because we've got to do that very first one. And let's go ahead and set that to track. Because this is the one we want to track anyway. And that will take you so you can plot it. I think that actually takes you to the map. I thought it did anyway. And I think that's over here. Yeah, the Harpo system. Alright, I think here's where I'm going to cut episode 5. I'm just going to continue playing, but this will be the end of episode 5. So I hope you enjoyed it so far, guys. And I thank you to everybody that's been dropping comments and the support. And hey, I'm gonna keep knocking them out, man. This is gonna be a very long series, so, and probably lengthy episodes as well. But we're gonna go through the whole game, man. We're gonna try out everything there is to try in this game, trading, all of it, and we're just gonna take it one episode at a time. Until then, my brothers, I hope you all have a great weekend, and old Jack Wolf will see you next time.